Hi, and welcome back to Empowered Spirit Healing. Today we are up to episode 11, reading The Golden Future by Diana Cooper. We are up to part 4 in the book, which is Higher Ascension Tools to Propel You into the Golden Future. And we're going to be starting off with chapter 36, which is Healing Old Programming. The techniques in this part of the book are incredibly powerful and will raise you to the upper levels of the 5th dimension or even into the 6th dimension for a short time. The higher your frequency, the more you attract good things into your life. Enhance your personal ascension journey and help to bring forward the energies of the golden future. The first step is to heal old programming. Every single person or situation is in your life because you have drawn it in with your unconscious programming. During your soul journey, you have absorbed thousands and thousands of beliefs and programs, all of which accumulate to create your current circumstances, your health, and your body. In italics, it says, the beliefs you have programmed in your unconscious create your life. Now, this is one of the things that I'm most passionate about, is getting clear, clearing out beliefs that are stuck in our subconscious mind and that limit our life. And I'm so glad that she starts off the healing part of the golden future, because we're at the end of the book now. We're at part 4. So this is where she covers the tools that can help you move into a higher dimension. And I love that she starts off with getting clear and clearing out programming, because this really, I feel like this is really the difference between people that make it somewhere in life and the people that don't. The people that make it somewhere in life are the ones that have broken through the fear and old programming. I mean, how many people have you heard of that started off having a very poor upbringing, and then they have just gone and become so successful, become multimillionaires? There's thousands of stories like that. There are thousands of stories of people during depressions and recessions that still end up making money, create successful businesses. What makes them different to everybody else? Well, I personally believe what makes them different is that they have done the work. Not everybody does it in the healing sense. Lots of people just do personal development, listen to personal development things. Some people just get the courage and just break through the fear and just do it anyway. And you build up confidence. The more you do that, and the more you have the courage and to do the things that you're afraid of doing. I mean, even me with being on YouTube, I was terrified of showing my face and being on YouTube. And I know that I will be judged by people. I know that some people will not like me and not like what I have to share and what I have to say, or the way I look, or whatever. But I have a purpose, and I just feel like I need to share my knowledge with people, because it's helped me so much in my life, all the things that I've learned, and I want to help other people too. And I just feel like we just have to break through that fear, and we have to put ourselves out there. And, you just build up confidence the more you do it. I mean, already I've been doing this for quite a few months now, and I know I'm still got lots of improvements I can make, but I know that I'm getting better every time I do it, because just keep doing it. And the more you do it, the better you get. But anyway, I just wanted to share that it was Joe Vitale. I've read quite a lot of his books, and he has been a very inspirational author in my life. And I love the work that he does. He kind of started off as like a hypnotic marketer. He was known as Mr. Fire, and was very, very good at marketing on the internet. But as he learnt and grew as a person, he kind of took a more spiritual turn. And I just love what he teaches and what he shares. And it was through reading his book, The Attractor Factor. And that is the book that kind of brought this concept up to me about getting clear. And when you clear the subconscious beliefs and limiting beliefs that we have, it then allows us to be in alignment, because you can work as hard as you want to achieve a goal. But if that is not in alignment with your beliefs, you just keep sabotaging yourself. You don't mean to, but it just keeps happening over and over, or things, you attract to the wrong people or the wrong opportunities or the wrong situations. And it's when you get clear, that's when things are in alignment and things flow and things fall into place. And that's really kind of what got me started with working with my kinesiologist, because Joe Vitale was working with an energy healer who healed through colors and various other ways of healing, and really helped him to break through a lot of the blocks that were stopping him. And I was just like, oh my God, I want someone like that. And then I realized I knew a kinesiologist and I loved her to bits. She was amazing. And I just committed, and I was like, that's it. I'm going to start seeing her as often as I could afford to. And I've now been seeing her for like 16 years. And she has definitely 100% had a huge impact in me changing my life, changing my thoughts, just getting to the point where I am now. And also doing a lot of my own work as well. I've done courses. I'm a healer myself. I've read so many books, and I've just continuously learning. I've seen various other healers, Reiki healers, multidimensional quantum healing, which is what I do. So many different types of healing sessions I've had, inner child healing and things like that. So the more that I'm clearing the blocks and the things that are preventing me from getting where I want to get in my life, the more my life is flowing into the way that I want it to. And I just feel like this is the most important thing that you can do. If you don't do anything else in the self-help area of your life, if you do nothing else, please clear your limiting beliefs. And one really easy way to do that, if you're tight on money, you can't afford to go see a healer right now, and you don't have a lot of time to dedicate to healing, I get it. We're all busy. We've got so much going on. But if there is one thing I can highly recommend, it is EFT, which stands for Emotional Freedom Technique, or tapping. And tapping is basically tapping on different parts of your body. There's different parts, and you just tap on them and you say certain things. You say what's going on in your life, and then you can say the negative first, and then you can go in and say the more positive things. So you could say, even though I'm so scared right now to be on YouTube, I still love and respect myself, and I still love and appreciate myself. And even though I'm so scared to do this right now, I still love and appreciate myself. And you kind of go around until you get to a more positive point. I'm not always so good at coming up with the things to say, so I prefer to follow along with somebody. And there are quite a lot of people online that do tapping, and you can just follow along with them. My absolute favorite person to tap along with is Brad Yates. His YouTube channel is called Tap with Brad, and he's got hundreds and hundreds of tapping videos. Some are about 5 minutes long, some are like 10, 11, 12 minutes long. But seriously, even my daughter, my 15-year-old daughter at the moment, is doing tapping as well. And I've been doing tapping. I've done it on and off over the years, but I've really got back into it again lately. And we are both already noticing changes in our lives, and it's just incredible. So that is a great free way to start clearing beliefs. And if you're not confident about what you're doing, you don't know where to even start with clearing beliefs, tapping is the easiest thing you can do. And it's really powerful. And you can get emotional. Sometimes when you're tapping, emotions will come up and you can cry and things like that. And that's great, because that means that you've reached something. You've reached a real point of trauma or healing that needs to take place, and you just keep tapping on it, just keep going. Sometimes you just repeat the same video a few times, and you just keep going, and then you will start to see results play out in your life. It's usually quite subtle at first, and then maybe a couple of weeks later you'll be like, oh my God, wow, that's really changed. So that's amazing. Another thing I would love to share is if you are you want to get into healing work and you're not really sure where to start, at the Esoteric Academy, Bryce and I are offering a free shadow work challenge. It's absolutely free for you to join up. If you just head to theesotericacademy.com, on the front page, there is a section there where you can join up with our shadow work challenge. It's a 10-day challenge. Bryce has done it all through videos, so she's just 2 short videos each day to go through and to do the practices. The theme is letting go. And then I have created a 10-minute letting go meditation that you can listen to each day of doing the 10-day challenge. We are offering this for free because we really just want to help as many people as we can to start the healing process. And shadow work is a very, very powerful way to clear those limiting beliefs and accepting and loving those parts of yourself that you're ashamed of or that you don't like. So feel free to check both of those out. I will include Brad Yates' YouTube channel link in my description, and also the Shadow Work Challenge for you to join up if you are interested. So we'll continue on. If you aren't happy with your life, remember your essence is divine. Your higher self is love, and your monad, the divine within you, is 12-dimensional light. Your beliefs are the only things that stop you from living a glorious, abundant, and healthy and love-filled life. How can you create a better life? Gratitude. Gratitude is a magnetic energy that attracts good things. In our day-to-day lives, we have hundreds of opportunities to be grateful for. However, it is very easy to say please and thank you in a totally mechanical and meaningless way. I remember saying to my children when they asked for something, and what's the magic word? They would trot out please or thank you automatically. It worked as a limited key to receiving what they wanted. It did not unlock my heart. But whenever one of them open-heartedly asked or thanked me for something, my heart would open in response, and I would move mountains to give them what they wanted. In many cases, thank you has become a ritual. Someone opens a door for you and you respond with an automatic thanks. It is just a word and you have forgotten in a moment, and so have they. It has no energetic impact. However, when you say a heartfelt thanks, an energetic exchange takes place, and a flame lights in both of your hearts. It leaves a pinprick of light in your soul. There is even more so when you are grateful to your monad or the universe. Your monad is like a personal sun bringing you divine joy, warmth, and nourishment that you often take for granted. When you are grateful, instead, that pinprick of light in your soul can become millions of pinpricks, which form a huge flame of gratitude. This is seen by your monad, who takes a step closer to you. In italics, it says, when you are truly grateful, the donor automatically wants to give you more. When you give thanks to the universe or your monad, they too want to heap abundance on you. We can give thanks to our monad for overlighting our lives, for the energy it is passing through us every day, for the divine light in ourselves, for the joy and opportunities it brings us. Here is a suggested gratitude prayer. Yours may be different, so please do change it to suit yourself. In italics, it says, beloved monad, I offer heartfelt thanks for the light you shine through me every day, for the way you keep my body working and feed my cells with divine nourishment. for all you help me see with enlightened eyes. Thank you for teaching me through the animal, bird, and nature kingdoms. Thank you for your constant, unwavering presence. I accept your gifts and healing with joy. Apology. Sorry is another word that can be ritualistic or heartfelt. I recalled my daughter telling me about a child who had come to tea. As they had stood on the doorstep saying goodbye, the mother had said to the little girl, "Now what do you want to say?" The child looked totally confused for a moment, then replied hopefully, "Sorry." There is a huge difference between a casually grunted automatic sorry when you bump into someone and a heartfelt "I'm so sorry." Much litigation would be unnecessary if people offered a genuine apology. Anything said with the heart dissolves barriers and brings people's defenses down. Saying sorry and genuinely meaning it also dissolves stuck energies that may have accumulated through your soul's journey. Saying a genuine, open-hearted sorry to your monad for all the lower choices that you have ever made enables your divine self to embrace you. Ho'oponopono. Hermes, one of the high priestesses of Atlantis, took his tribe to Hawaii after the fall, where they became the kahunas. One of the powerful healing prayers they brought with them was the Ho'oponopono prayer. I am sorry, please forgive me. Thank you, I love you. Its simplicity is its power. You apologize, ask for forgiveness, express gratitude, and then express love. It works on two principles. You understand that we are all one. You accept that you are totally responsible for everything that is in your life. It is your monad that you are addressing with this prayer. You are talking to the divine you, and the divine can transmute old programs. You are apologizing to the monad for still holding the beliefs that block your progress. You are asking it for forgiveness. In your plea for forgiveness, you are asking the divine to dissolve the block. You are thanking the monad for transmuting as much of that programming as possible. Then you are sending love to your monad. If you have a whole cluster of beliefs around a theme, you may need to say it many times. Here are some examples. A relationship. A friend moans about her child, partner, or colleague. That friend is part of you, for you are one. You may recognize that you too sometimes feel frustrated with your child, partner, or colleague. What belief causes this? It may be a belief about not being acknowledged, or appreciated, or loved, or something else. Or you may not understand why you feel frustrated. Say to your monad, I am sorry for holding on to the belief that has created this. Please forgive me and dissolve the block this has created. Thank you for transmuting this belief. I love you, and I know this helps me to align with you. Judgment. You are walking down the road. You see someone behaving in a certain way, and a judgmental thought arises. But the person is part of you. You are judging your divine essence, and judgmental thoughts separate us from oneness. Say to your monad, I am sorry for holding on to this judgmental belief. Please forgive me and dissolve the block that this has created. Thank you for transmuting this belief. I love you, and I know this lights up my divine self. Television and social media. These are brilliant for bringing up stuff within us all. You see something nasty and a fearful or angry thought arises. Emotion arises from a belief. What is it? Say to your monad, I am sorry for holding on to the belief that has created this feeling. Please forgive me and dissolve the block this has created. Thank you for transmuting this belief. I love you and wish to acknowledge this. Self-criticism. Most of us are being raised to put ourselves down. But if you catch yourself thinking, I'm so stupid, or I'm fat, or I'm bound to fail, or I bet I catch a cold, or a million other things, stop. The violet flame is great for cancelling a statement. Use it by saying the words, cancel violet flame. But then you say to your monad, I am sorry for clinging to this negative programming. Please forgive me and dissolve the block this has created. Thank you for dissolving and healing it. I love you and wish to acknowledge this. Pain or illness. This mostly comes from personal or ancestral beliefs that hold back your ascension. It does not matter that you do not know what the beliefs are or where they come from. Say or think, I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. Saying something is one stage deeper than I thought. In the last few days, I've heard people say these and many other separation statements aloud. I never belong because I'm a foreigner. I hope she doesn't come to this meeting. I wish they'd go away. All politicians are corrupt. Because we are one, the fact that I've heard them means that these sentiments are lost somewhere deep in my consciousness. So I've been saying the Ho'oponopono. In italics it says, the power of Ho'oponopono transmutes your undesired programming so that you return to oneness and mastery. I am a huge fan of Ho'oponopono. Once again, I was introduced to this through Joe Vitale's books. I think it might have been a year or two after I read The Attractor Factor, he brought out a book called Zero Limits. And in this book, he tells a story about how he heard about this incredible doctor that was from Hawaii, and he was working in it was a psychiatric prison, and they had lots of inmates in there that did the worst of the worst crimes and were in there. And the doctor went and worked there, and I think in total, he worked there only for several months. I can't remember exactly how long it was, but during that time, he never even met with any of the inmates. He did walk around, and he had files on each of them, and he would go sit in his office and he would literally get one file at a time, and he would go through that inmate's file and he would practice the Ho'oponopono prayer, because the belief is that we are all one, we are all connected. So if this is showing up in my life, I need to take responsibility for it, because there is a belief or something going on in my subconscious. And it doesn't mean that you're responsible for some, terrible inmate that's done terrible things. But the fact that it's showing up in your life, whatever the issue is, maybe it's dramas at work, maybe it's dramas with your partner or your children, even stuff we hear on the news with the politicians and government and other dramas going on. The fact that it's showing up means that there is a belief somewhere in us, and it may not necessarily be from this life. It could be from other lives, and it's just come through into this one. So we need to clear that. And so that's what he did. He literally just went through, and it's just incredible, the story. I mean, people went from being sick all the time, never wanting to come to work, never wanting to be at the prison, to everybody starting to enjoy working there and showing up every day. And then they had to send some people home. And then eventually the inmates were starting to heal and have dramatic changes. And then before they knew it, the inmates were leaving, and they had to, get rid of some staff because they had too many staff, because there wasn't so many inmates. And then eventually it shut down. I mean, this is just completely unheard of. And Joe Vitale heard about this story. He was so fascinated, and he wanted to find this doctor. It was called Dr. Hugh Len. I mean, he has a much longer name that I'm not even going to try to pronounce, but the shortened version is Dr. Hugh Len. And he met with him, and over the years, they formed a beautiful friendship. I believe Dr. Hugh Len has passed away now, but they formed a beautiful friendship. They ran courses Training people, I've signed up for the level 1. I started it, but I haven't finished it. But they do, yeah, they've written books together. They've really tried to get this out there. And it's just incredible, absolutely incredible. And it really helped for me, especially with my girls when they were little and they would be arguing or would be driving in the car and they're screaming and crying and carrying on. And I used to just say the prayer over and over it. And I don't know how exactly it worked, but I think because it calmed me down, it just seemed to calm them down as well. And it really did work. And it would take too long right now to share all the different little stories I've got of how it has had an incredible impact in my life. But all I recommend is that if you want to learn more about Ho'oponopono, there's a great website I can share below. Also read Dr. Joe Vitale's Zero Limits book. And then he's written, I think, 2 or 3 others after that. So yeah, it's really an incredible, really incredible process. So definitely look into that. And that's another one that's just cheap. Like you can just buy a small book to learn more about it if you want to. You don't have to, you can just read on the internet. It's free to practice and you don't have to have training to do it. You can just literally just say, I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, I love you. And you can say it over and over in your head like a mantra. Brad Yates is actually friends with Joe Vitale. And Brad Yates even has a YouTube tapping video on the Ho'oponopono press. So yeah, there's so many resources out there. It's just understanding what they are and knowing where to find them. And that's another reason why I really wanted to start my channel, was because I have found some amazing tools and techniques through all my searching and I want to share them with people. And yeah, this is the best way to do it. So anyways, back to the book, Visualization to Change Your Old Programming. Find a place where you can be quiet and undisturbed. Close your eyes and breathe comfortably. Mentally tell the universe that you are now ready to dissolve old, outdated programming. Ask to receive higher light codes that replace the old with new life-affirming ones. Ask Archangel Metatron to place you in his golden orange 9th dimensional ascension bubble of light. Take time to absorb the energy. Ask Archangel Gabriel to place his shimmering white cosmic diamond filled with joy and divine love over you. Sense it transmuting the old and filling you with new higher frequencies. Call in the 7th dimensional gold ray of Christ. Sense it dissolving old conditioning and surrounding you with golden white love full of codes of wisdom and love. Imagine you are at peace and send out harmless thoughts. A cloak of invisibility is placed over you. You are completely safe everywhere. When you have absorbed these higher light codes, open your eyes. Chapter 37. Your Angelic Essence and How to Protect It. In this chapter, I am sharing some techniques that will enable you to accelerate your frequency into higher ascension, and this will prepare you for the golden future. Your Angelic Essence. When your original divine spark left source, angelic energy was placed in your essence, and this is within you still. This means you can merge with your 7th dimensional angelic self when you are ready. Then, as you activate your 7th dimensional aspect, you naturally attract wonderful things. However, Your bright light also draws in lower frequencies that want to steal or extinguish your energy, so you need special protection for your energy fields. In italics it says, if you work with seventh dimensional energies, you need seventh dimensional protection. I suggest some form of protection below. Different ones work for different people. Whatever you trust and believed in, based on the personal experiences you have had on your soul journey, will work for you. Take the time to try different ones and notice how they make you feel. You can also use them to protect the energy in your home or workplace. Seventh dimensional protection. Red and gold light from Hollow Earth. Hollow Earth is seventh dimensional, and here you can access a magnificent, protective red and gold light of energy and wisdom. Draw the red and gold energy up from Hollow Earth. Allow this to spread over your aura so that it adds a seventh dimensional layer of protection and wisdom around your fields. This will enable you to ground the seventh dimensional energy coming in from the universe. It will protect you totally from any lower vibrations. You can also visualize this red and gold light from Hollow Earth round our planet to protect it. You can even send it out into the universe. When you can truly cope with this high frequency energy, the red will change to blue. At that point, the blue will draw in the pain of the world and heal it. If you carry this blue in your aura, you will be one of the world's healers. Archangel Metatron's protection. As we approach the golden future, there are many new high-frequency energies coming in. These incredible light energies will feel very different from those to which you have become accustomed. Therefore, you will need special protection until you are used to them. You can call in Archangel Metatron's golden orange ninth dimensional ascension bubble of light. This helps you to absorb the energy with its higher light codes. It will also protect you from the third dimensional vibrations currently on Earth. To access this, just ask Archangel Metatron to place his golden orange bubble around you and your energy field. Archangel Gabriel's cosmic diamond. Archangel Gabriel's diamond works on many frequency levels. If you invoke his seventh dimensional cosmic diamond and really feel it surrounding your energy fields, you will have powerful protection. It will also raise your vibration. The cosmic diamond causes lower beings or energies to bounce off it, and nothing can penetrate its purity. When it surrounds you, it purifies your aura and transmutes any stuck energy that is ready to be released. The facets within the diamond light up and enhance your own special gifts. The cosmic diamond does considerably more than protect you and transmute lower energies, though, for it also ignites joy and divine love within you. The seventh dimensional gold ray of Christ. If you have worked with Jesus or with Christ's energy in past lives or this one, this golden white protection will be particularly effective. Simply invoke the seventh dimensional gold ray of Christ and allow it to form a golden white ball of light right around you. The wisdom and love within it dissolves lower energies and form a protective shield around you. The ball of harmlessness. The greatest protection of all is harmlessness. When you are truly harmless, you are totally safe. No person or animal feels threatened, so they relax their defenses and walk on by. No insect will sting you, nor barb or prickle touch you. A warrior draws back, but if you are totally harmless, you can walk through a battlefield. This is very advanced protection. To use it, watch your thoughts and attitudes. The more harmless your thoughts and emotions, the safer you will be. Harmlessness confers invisibility too. To wear a cloak of invisibility, you must be harmless and totally in tune with your surroundings. A visualization to protect your angelic essence. Find a place where you can be quiet and undisturbed. Take a moment to breathe deeply and relax. Focus deep in your heart and visualize your golden core of angelic light. Call in red and gold light from hollow earth. Watch the magnificent energy rise up and surround your aura. Call in Archangel Metatron's golden orange ninth dimensional ascension bubble. See or sense this forming another layer of protection around you. Call in the cosmic diamond to surround your expanded aura in its glittering light. Sense it transmuting lower energies, then feel your heart being touched by joy and divine love. Call in a seventh dimensional golden white ball of Christ light, a vast ball of pure love and protection settles over the other forms of protection. And now focus on your angelic center of angelic light, peace, and harmlessness. Affirm your thoughts, words, and actions are totally harmless to all creatures. Know that to the extent this is true, you are protected by a cloak of invisibility. Sit quietly, sensing which forms of protection are most effective for you. Chapter 38, Your Mighty I Am. In preparation for the Golden Age, huge waves of light and energy are coming into the planet. This is waking more people up and taking many to a higher frequency than has been available since the golden era of Atlantis. You've been taking instructions from your soul. Now it is time to connect with the glorious, ineffable light of your monad, or I Am. Your original divine spark from source, the great blazing flame that is your true essence. Your divine master blueprint. Your I Am is your divine master blueprint. It is your divine plan, your fixed design. Here is an analogy. Imagine that you, that is your personality self, have built a small house on a plot of land, and gradually as you have evolved towards your soul, you have extended and expanded it. But the architect's original plan, that is your monad's design or vision, was for a large and magnificent mansion, radiant with light and full of everything your heart desired. The original blueprint has always been there waiting. But now you are ready for it. Yes, now. Archangel Metatron is preparing you to accept your divine master blueprint now. When you accept this, your life transforms. You are your own authority. You know exactly what your life purpose is. With every breath and thought, you are carving out the life you choose. And I really, really, truly believe this. And I believe that as you do the clearing work on yourself, you just remove all of that. You know, it's like you're Michelangelo's rock and he's carving out the David, you know, just chipping away to find the beautiful statue within. It's like that is our life too. We've got all this excess programming of rubbish that we don't need. So just keep chipping and chipping and chipping away at it. Doesn't matter how you do the clearing work. There's so many techniques out there, but you just need to find what works for you, what you enjoy doing, and what you will actually be consistent and stick with. And then you just keep doing it. And then you can reach your full masterpiece, your full blueprint that is waiting for all of us. I am the monad. Here is a powerful way of accessing the light of your essence, your wondrous, magnificent self. It came from Joe Vitale, sorry if I pronounced that wrong, through Alice Bailey. You may well know it already. Close your eyes and say, I am the monad. I am the light divine. I am love. I am will. I am fixed design. I am affirmations or decrees are immensely powerful. They come from the part of you that is pure, brilliant, dazzling white light, the angelic part of you, your original divine spark. Here is an explanation of the above decree. I am the monad is another way of saying God and I are one, or I am that I am. It affirms that you merge totally with your monad. You accept your wondrous spiritual heritage. I am the divine light literally affirms that you align with your divine light. This is not a 60-watt bulb. Your divine light is of a frequency beyond the atom. It is your electronic self, your essence, at which point you are spiritual matter. I am love. Source love is held within the light of your true spiritual essence. I am will means that you surrender your free will and merge with the will of God. I am fixed design affirms that you now fully accept and live with the divine blueprint given to you by Source when your original spark or monad was created. Until now, your monad has appeared to be outside of you, at a distance, up a ladder, and out of reach. At last, you are ready to connect with your true core. Within you is the fount of knowledge, wisdom, and love. And the more you communicate with your divine essence, the more quickly you will notice the outcome in your life. I am white light. Some of you may know that over 20 years ago, I founded the Diana Cooper School as a not-for-profit organisation to train spiritual teachers all over the world. One day, while I was meditating, I unexpectedly found myself propelled to the retreat of the Great White Brotherhood. Here, the Great Ones told me that our school was part of the White Brotherhood. Cathars, Essenes, Rosicrucians, Knights Templar, Druids, and other sacred organizations all belong to the White Brotherhood. Soon after this meditation and such a fabulous confirmation, we changed our name to the Diana Cooper School of White Light to acknowledge this special connection. I started to say the following decree twice a day, and I literally felt the white light in my aura intensify and my frequency rise very quickly. Beloved, I am presence. Blaze your pure white light through me. Transmute all lower frequencies with their cause and effect, past, present, and future, and replace them with divine love, soul satisfaction, and fulfillment. So be it. I find it is most powerful when I stand and visualize brilliant, dazzling white light pouring down through me as I say this. I keep the white light flowing for a minute and often see protective golden Christ light around it. Then I can radiate the energy out. You can use this for yourself or adapt it to include members of your family, group, or organization. We adapted it for the Diana Cooper School to embrace all of the teachers. It also helps to keep us all together within the blazing white flame and enables us all to radiate higher frequency energy in the world. The more white light there is in the world, the better. The purer and more dazzling your white light, the greater your creative power. When held in pure, brilliant, dazzling, white, divine light, creative power is unwavering certainty. When you are relaxed and centered in the light, your thoughts manifest immediately. So when you ascend to live within your I am, it is your responsibility to control and direct your thoughts. You must also create with integrity from your blazing higher dimensional heart. The great illumined masters who live fully within their divine electronic bodies are of the finest ethereal matter. They radiate rays of light. They accept their divine right to have health, wealth, love, success, and an abundance of their heart's desire. Naturally, by the time they reach this level, their wish is always the will of God. There is no separation. They automatically create divine possibilities with their thoughts, as you do when you merge with your angelic self. I am sharing 3 more particularly powerful I am decrees that can accelerate your higher ascension. When you make an I am decree with a person, your monad merges with the light of that being and divine alchemy occurs. I will explain the energy each line calls in. I am Lady Venus. This I am decree merges your monad totally with Lady Venus, the high priestess of Atlantis, who became a goddess of love. Because she incarnated on Earth, she has a very good understanding of human love as well as the love of humanity as a whole and cosmic love. So the decree is, I am Lady Venus. I am a goddess of love. I am the hand of friendship. I am the whisper of compassion. I am the touch of healing. I am the key to unity. Let me explain what this really means. I am Lady Venus is the call to your monad to merge its light with that of Lady Venus. I am a goddess of love specifically calls on your monad to merge with the highest goddess aspect of unconditional love. I am the hand of friendship. Your hand is the extension of your heart center that reaches out to help others. When you decree, I am the hand of friendship, it attunes you to the truest energy of neighborliness and fifth-dimensional community. I am the whisper of compassion is your affirmation that your heart is now on a wavelength that responds to the call of humanity without becoming personally engaged. I am the touch of healing. This attunes you to the healing heart of Lady Venus and through her to the cosmic heart. It invites divine love and healing to flow into you and to touch others through you. I am the key to unity. With this statement, you align yourself with those who hold this planet in oneness. Whenever I say this, I can feel it vibrate through me, and I hope it touches you too. I am Lord Kumika. Lord Kamika is my guide and also my twin flame. He has never incarnated, so we are not destined to meet in the flesh. He stepped down from another universe to oversee the setting up of the golden era of Atlantis with Archangel Metatron. Now he has returned to serve our planet as the master of the eighth ray, bringing transmutation, purification, and enlightenment to humanity. He works on the wondrous, clear topaz blue ray. If you resonate with Lord Kamika, here is an I am decree for you. I am Kamika, Lord of Light. I am the topaz ray so bright. I am serene content. I am enlightenment. I am my inner sun. I am all and we are one. Here is an explanation. I am Kamika, Lord of Light, affirms that your monad now fuses with Kamika and his amazing qualities. I am the topaz ray so bright. This confirms the topaz blue ray of clarity and enlightenment is merging with your very cells. I am serene content. Only when you are totally purified can you experience divine serenity and contentment. Serene content is an incredible divine state. I am enlightenment. You now see everything from a divine perspective. I am my inner sun. Your inner sun is your divine masculine light, which brings deep inner happiness and the ability to activate your potential. I am all and we are one. This is a decree of oneness, the highest expression of divinity. I am Lord Vuslu. Lord Vuslu was the highest frequency high priest to incarnate in Atlantis. He incarnated with the keys and the codes to facilitate the jump shift of that society into the extraordinary golden era. Eons before that, he enabled the beings of Mu, the civilization before Lemuria, to jump shift into a golden age. He has returned to this universe as master of the ninth ray to help us with our double-dimensional leap into the next golden age. His light is a beautiful crystalline yellow. When you merge with his energy, he helps you with your personal jump shift into ascension. I am Lord Vuslu. I am the sun beyond the sun. I am the bringer of light. I am the master of harmony. I am the jump shift in consciousness. I am the new golden age. This is the explanation. I am Lord Vuslu calls on your monad to blend fully with Vuslu's illumined light. I am the sun beyond the sun. This affirmation aligns you through the sun with Helios, where the light containing the higher information and knowledge for this universe is created. It activates the divine masculine energy of the universe, which is the protective, active energy that makes things happen. I am the bringer of light, allows you to connect with the light created in Helios and bring it through your energy systems. I am the master of harmony, aligns the cells of your body with the harmonics of the universe. I am the jump shift in consciousness. You are now commanding that the keys and codes that will take you to a higher ascension be ignited within you. I am the golden age. You align yourself totally with the blueprint of the new golden age. Unicorns. Millions of unicorns known as the purest of pure. are returning to Earth now to help us to ascend into the golden future. Here is an I am decree to help you align with their pure and wondrous light. I am unicorn diamond white. I am the truest inner sight. I am the purest of the pure. I am transcendent love so sure. I am enlightenment. I am heaven sent. The meaning is as follows. I am unicorn diamond white affirms that the diamond white unicorn light is within your monad and you are activating it with your decree. I am the truest inner sight increases your quiet and firm faith that you see the divine within all. I am the purest of the pure aligns your energy with the unicorn kingdom. I am transcendent love so sure calls the transcendent love within your I am to pour into your soul. I am enlightenment affirms that you now see everything from a divine perspective. I am heaven sent accepts that you have a task to do on earth and are guided to accomplish it with the help of the unicorns. Now a visualization to move towards your monad. Sit comfortably in a quiet, safe place. See yourself setting off from your house up a mountain. You are walking towards a magnificent mansion at the top. It is blazing with light, and this encourages you to keep moving towards it. At last you reach the door and knock for entry. A being radiating pure white light opens the door. You are enfolded in love and peace. You are allowed entry for a moment, so you step into the great hall. You are held in pure, brilliant, dazzling white divine light. And then you find yourself back where you started. Quietly chant, I am that I am. Chapter 39, The Pastel Rainbow Breath for 6th and 7th Dimensional Chakras. In this chapter, I explain how Archangel Metatron communicated with me about repatterning our DNA by bringing light through the sacred geometry of the Metatron cube. More on this in the following chapter. He asked me to start using the Pastel Rainbow Breath to prepare the physical body for this energetic shift. The frequency that the Pastel Rainbow Breath is bringing through us is that of the 6-dimensional chakras. The 6-dimensional chakras. The frequency has risen so much on the planet that we can now bring in the 6-dimensional chakras, though not permanently. The exciting news is that when the 6-dimensional chakra column has descended into our physical body, even if only for a moment, we can connect with our I Am presence. The colors of the 6-dimensional chakras. The high-frequency colors of these chakras are pale, shimmering, and translucent. The following are the colors that I was given. They will change as humanity shifts. If you see or sense a different color, follow your intuition and use whatever is right for you. The Stellar Gateway Chakra. Silver shimmering through ethereal golden orange. The Soul Star Chakra. Silver shimmering through ethereal magenta. The Causal Chakra. silver shimmering through ethereal diamond white. The crown chakra, silver shimmering through ethereal crystal yellow. The third eye chakra, silver shimmering through ethereal crystal green. The throat chakra, silver shimmering through ethereal lilac. The heart chakra, silver shimmering through ethereal white. Solar plexus chakra, silver shimmering through ethereal gold. Navel chakra, silver shimmering through ethereal peach. Sacral chakra, silver shimmering through ethereal rose. The base chakra, silver shimmering through ethereal platinum. The earth star chakra, pale translucent ethereal silver. The seventh dimensional chakras. When you are ready to bring down the seventh dimensional chakras, even if it is only for a fraction of a second, your connection with your monad becomes much stronger. The colors of the seventh dimensional chakras. In these chakras, golden light is shimmering through the ethereal crystal color. So the stellar gateway chakra is gold shimmering through a pale crystal golden orange. Soul star chakra, gold shimmering through pale crystal magenta. Causal chakra, gold shimmering through pale crystal diamond white. Crown chakra, gold shimmering through pale crystal yellow. Third eye chakra, gold shimmering through pale crystal green. Throat chakra, gold shimmering through pale crystal lilac. Heart chakra, gold shimmering through pale crystal white. Solar plexus chakra, gold shimmering through pale crystal gold. Navel chakra, gold shimmering through pale crystal peach. Sacral chakra, gold shimmering through pale crystal rose. Base chakra, gold shimmering through pale crystal platinum. Earth star chakra, gold shimmering through pale crystal silver. The pastel rainbow breath. Archangel Metatron told me that this was one of the ways the people of Golden Era of Atlantis were able to relax all the way down to the cellular level. The 6th or 7th dimensional rainbow colors are such a high frequency that they can enter the cells and touch the electrons, which are the divine energies that fly above the nucleus within each atom. And the people of the Golden Era would breathe these rainbow colors into every part of their bodies. Now, when you practice this, your 6th dimensional chakra column can slip down into you. Here is the breath I use. And again, if you sense or see different colors, use them, for that is right for you. If you want to do this exercise in a different way, follow your intuitive guidance. Preparation. Find a place where you can be comfortable and undisturbed. Prepare the space by lighting a candle, activating a crystal, spraying the room with high-frequency spray, or in any other way you wish to. Sit or lie down, ground, and protect yourself. Call in Archangel Metatron and the unicorns to overlight you. The pastel rainbow breath. Breathe in comfortably. On consecutive out-breaths, send out the following colors. If you cannot see them, simply think them. Pale ethereal pink with silver light shimmering through it onto the big toe of your right foot. Pale ethereal yellow with silver light shimmering through it onto the second toe of your right foot. Pale ethereal peach with silver light shimmering through it onto the third toe of your right foot. Soft ethereal green with silver light shimmering through it into the fourth toe of your right foot. Pale ethereal blue with silver light shimmering through it into the little toe of your right foot. Soft ethereal silver through every part of your right foot. Pale ethereal gold with silver light shimmering through it through your right ankle. Pale ethereal lilac with silver light shimmering through it down your right leg. Then repeat with the left leg. Repeat with your right arm into the fingers and then with your left arm. Breathe the colours down your back, allowing your spine to surrender to them. Breathe the colours over into your head and throat in a way that feels right for you. Breathe the colours over your body or into any organ in a way that feels right for you. Remind yourself that you are relaxing to a cellular level so that the strands of your DNA can relax and reconnect. When you feel ready, practice with the golden light of the seventh dimensional chakras so that they may enter you for a moment. In the golden era of Atlantis, even the high priests and priestesses could only do this for a fraction of a second. But as we approach the new golden age, those who are ready can prepare to bring in the seventh dimensional chakra column by using the golden rainbow breath. Visualization for rainbow light. You can do this while taking a physical walk if you wish. Decide whether you wish to do this visualization with your sixth or seventh dimensional chakra colors. You may need to write them down for reference. Visualize the sixth or seventh dimensional chakra colors one at a time streaming over you. You now have a sixth or seventh dimensional rainbow flowing around you. Imagine you are walking out in nature. Your rainbow aura is interacting with the trees and flowers, animals and insects. Notice what happens and how this feels. Now you are walking through a town. Your rainbow aura is interacting with people. Notice what happens and how this feels. And that is it for today. So next week is probably going to be our last episode for the Golden Future book, because we're going to be doing chapter 40 up to, and then just right up to the conclusion at the end. And then we're going to be starting on our new book, which is all about Anna, the grandmother of Jesus, which I'm really looking forward to reading to you all because it is a really, really great story. I love it to bits. I really hope you've enjoyed today's episode, and I really hope that today has helped to motivate you and inspire you to do some clearing work. Like I said before, there are lots of different techniques and different ways that you can do clearing work. Some of the tools and techniques are mentioned in my Healing for Ascension course, which is available at the Esoteric Academy if you are interested at all. But yeah, there are lots of different ways, and some of them were mentioned today. Just give them a go. See what works for you, see what resonates. It doesn't really matter what you do or how you do it. It just helps to just start clearing. Even if you're really stuck and you don't know where to start, just simply ask the angels. Just ask the angels to please help you start clearing out the blocks and the negative beliefs, limiting beliefs, fears, traumas, wounds, anything that's sitting in your subconscious. The angels have the power to do it. Another really great technique is the violet fire or the violet flame. I have created a meditation on that on my YouTube channel. I will include a link for that. It's a great meditation. The violet flame is incredibly powerful. And anytime there's things that I want to clear out of my body, if I'm just feeling yucky and feel like there's lots of yucky energy going on, sometimes we pick up energy from other people. We've just had lots of negative thoughts. We've just been busy. There's just stuff going on. So the violet flame is a great way to just clear out your body and get rid of everything. It transmutes anything into pure white light. So it's a great cleaning tool. So do check out that meditation if you are interested. Otherwise, I will see you next week. Thank you very much for joining me. Bye.